in the U.S. and the rest of the world. We're also looking back at 2 years since the WHO declared COVID-19 to be a global pandemic. Brian Sozzi is looking at 3 things that changed during COVID. Brian, take it away.
Yeah, let me just highlight a couple of things, Julie. I went deeper in this. There's a story on the Yahoo Finance homepage now, but 3 things. Really, one, it is the rise of the retail investor. I just consider this. I went back and I looked at what GameStop stock has been doing over the past 2 years or so. The stock opened at $5.80 on January 6, 2020. By late January 2021, as those stimulus checks went through, you had a lot more people at home during the pandemic, given the lockdowns and job loss. You had GameStop stock at $483. It continues to be at high levels. And bottom line is we saw just an influx of the next generation of retail investors. I see it, and they're still here, Julia. They have not gone anywhere. They may not be trading to the extent they were at the height of the pandemic, but they are here. I see them commenting on our stories. I see them watching us on Yahoo Finance Live, on YouTube. They're very much here, engaged with the market, looking to secure their financial future. Next up is runaway inflation. Look, Julie, this week we had a CPI reading, headline 7.9%. Inflation last year, the consumer price index clocked in at 7%, the largest 12-month gain since June 1982. The first part of that inflation, of course, was caused by supply chain bottlenecks. Now this next level, Julie, really being caused by what is happening in the energy markets in light of Russia's war with Ukraine. And then thirdly, the home buying boom. Combined, we saw 13.2 million new and existing homes sold in this country last year as people moved out of cramped cities into suburbia, started families. That, of course, has benefited a lot of home builders, but also a lot of home remodeling companies like a Home Depot and Lowe's, where each of those stocks continue to trade really at high levels. And then, Julie, just 2 off the cuff here, I'll add 2 more to this. One, in our own profession, I think news cycles have just gotten a lot faster. Some of the hottest and fastest news cycles I've ever seen in my long career. And then next up, just a complete, I think people have used this time, Julie, to reevaluate their own lives. And they've realized they're not going to live forever. So why not enjoy every single moment?
Right. And why not get a different job, for example? That's really been a big hallmark. Obviously, the pandemic, also this great migration, both physically and to different types of jobs, that has been really interesting to watch during the pandemic and continues to filter through the job market and the economy, of course, as well. So interesting thought exercise, Brian Sozzi. This is going to get me kind of the wheels turning over the weekend, too, as I start to think more about. Yes, always. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Something else that the